Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 8th, 2025, Wednesday, and we'll start with Wordle number 1572 first. Okay, strip. Here we go. Hole in one, not. Nope. And then also 2 days in a row with no green or yellow letters on the first guess. So that's not great. Okay, let's try something like maybe flip. No, I think we've done flip before, no? I don't like that one now. Suddenly change your mind. Or should I do something like flung? That's not much of a starter either. It's got an N though. That's kind of about it. Anode, have they done that one before? Don't know. Canoe, I'm pretty sure they've done that one before, but good to try as any. Gives me more vowels. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, N and O. Right, so the A is somewhere here. I don't think it's gonna be here because it can't be like quinoa or something. That's 6 letter word. So most probably the A is gonna be at the front. Okay. Annoy, Anoy, adno, on, m, x, f. Yeah, I think it's gotta be annoy. I don't see any other parts at all. Let's go, annoy. All right, nice. Got it in 4. I think that's not bad considering the first guess was zip. Right, okay, let's look at Squirtle. Today's answer is annoy. Start with strip. I know that it's gonna look bad. Yeah, 2,322 possibilities. I'm not surprised. Flunk. Okay. Not too bad. 264 possible guesses left. Maybe a decent one. I think Canoe was really super helpful. Yeah, look at that. Canoe narrowed it down all the way to 1. From 264 down to 1. Isn't that just great? I think, wow, that was kind of lucky then, getting that in that guess. Oh, not bad. What would a Squirtle have done? Did it have started with Slate, Mania, Gonad, and Annoy? Gonad, alright. Well, since I matched Squirtles, you know, optimal guesses of 4 out of 6. I mean, like that's what the bot would have done. I think I did pretty well with 4. Not too great the first 2 guesses, but then that Canoe really can do. It came through for me. Let's see. Has Flunk been done before? Yes, August 29th, 2024. What about Canoe? I think Canoe probably has. Let's do that. Yeah, May 15th, 2023. Okay, so both words have been done before, except strip, of course, but strip did not help me. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. We had a few good days starting with strip, and then a couple of okay days of strip, and then the past 2 days, nothing on strip. So I think it's time tomorrow for strip to get back up again and give me something good. Yeah, we'll see. All right, and let's move on to connections. If my mouse could scroll, my mouse scrolling button has been scrolling wheel, I should say, has been terrible. But it is my computer. Sorry, it's my work mouse, so I don't think I can change it easily unless it's like totally broken. All right, today's connections is 850, so we are halfway through 900. I mean, well, halfway, yeah, 50 away from 900. So yeah, we're midway through that 900 puzzle. All right. Today's 16 words we've got cream, alternative, pearl, river, best, eggshell, oyster, garage, nail, gloss, select, arena, classic, elite, flower, and matte. Okay. Matte and gloss are like coatings. I don't know anything else but that. Eggshell is white. Cream is one of the shades of white, I think. I do want to say like pearl and oyster are also. Oh, wait, pearl white. Okay, is oyster white? Oh, actually, no, I don't think I don't know about that. Could be shades of white, but I don't know. Is a classic white? Isn't it nearly white? Okay. Probably there's something there, but I don't really know the fourth one to really, nail that group. So we're gonna leave that for now. Best, delete, select. Okay. Go with this one actually. Cream, like cream of the crop. Best, delete, select. I think I'll go with this one. Sort of the best. How do I say that? Finest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yellow first. Okay. That gives me maybe the white colors was a red herring man to throw me off the right path. Okay. Classic. I don't know. Classic rock? Alternative rock? Garage rock? Okay. I don't know what the other rock is. Ooh. Arena rock? Could be. The others I wouldn't be familiar. Mat rock? I don't know. Okay. So I think we have some kind of rock that I think it's probably the purple. Yeah, or it could be like a category thing, types of rock. Okay. Uh, Flower. Fingernail. Nail polish. Uh, 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 broken nail. Flower petal. Pearl. Mother of pearl. Oyster shell. River. What about river rock? River rock. I don't know about that. I guess arena rock could be a thing. Because I don't really see what else arena could be. Arena is not a color, as far as I know. You can't say it's a kind of like coating, right? Arena and river are places, but very different kinds of places. So maybe I should try the rock connection first. Okay, here goes nothing. Rock. Phew. Rock music subgenres, thank God. Okay, so that was the green actually. Yeah, I suspected it might not actually be purple if they call it types of rock instead of like the phrase, yeah. Okay. We still do have gloss, but I don't know what lip gloss. Um, gloss over. Glossy magazine. Uh, okay. Flower. Everything of like Matt and Nail. No, not Nail. Nail kind of sound like boy names, but okay. Let me think about this. If the white is a thing, oyster, but oyster shells, they're not white though, right? Pearl and eggshell, that's white, I guess. Or are they just colors? Maybe they're just colors or something. River one, that was like, what is that? River Phoenix? River is a name? River Nymph? River. Uh, what is this? What is this? Flower Power? Oh, Flower Bud. Besides the phrases, what else can I say? Blue. Blue and purple. Tough, tough, tough. Okay. Um, Nails. Something you get at a hardware store. Oyster and pearl can be found in the sea. River water. Matte finish. Loss. Eggshells are fragile. They can crack. You could river mouth. You can break a nail. You can break eggshells. Step on eggshells. Um, what if it's like what if it's not even like as complicated as I'm making it out to be? I don't know. I don't know. Because I was thinking like maybe oyster could also be white. Wait, right? The oyster is not only the shell; it's also the meat, which is the meat is white, right? So it's always the okay. So okay, if I'm thinking this is white, Pearl, eggshell. Fingernails? I mean, well, now I'm looking at fingernails. Well, so, right. Parts of the nail is white, but then there's also parts that are pink. So, okay, okay. But flower on its own is not white. So maybe nail is the only one that is kind of white. Okay, that can say has white on its own naturally. Although not all of it, of course. I mean, maybe. Matte and gloss. But river and flower, what? What is no, no. Oh boy. I think I have to try this one as the white, but I don't really have no idea. What is river and flower do? Shine. Or gloss would be like things that shine, but eggshells don't shine. Do nails shine? I don't. Sometimes I'm questioning what. What do I know about nails? Actually, Oh my god. Pearls are shiny. Oyster, the meat is not shiny. So okay, we'll just try white. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh no, and it's not even one away. Okay, so maybe that's not the connection at all. Um, man, I was really hoping that it's something at least, if not, one away. Okay. You can break a nail. Or oil, pea, flow, mat, egg, shell, parts. So that four doesn't work. What do I try now? River flows, it has water. River mouth, riverside. Uh, flower, stem, pollination. Bees. Bouquet. Uh, I'm saying everything that comes I can think of, but the answer's still not getting to me. Um, just like trying something. No. Dang it, I might actually lose just because I don't know what this is. I really don't know. I thought I'd just try something to see if I could get a one away, but it's not it either. So earlier I tried oyster shell, nail, nothing. Gleaming gloss, pearl river nail, nothing. So they don't really overlap at the moment. So shit. This is bugging me. How many minutes do I have left to record this before I have to go to the next set? Okay, 15 minutes. That's not too bad. The problem is that I still can't think of the answer. Uh, I really don't want to be here all day, all night, I should say. Okay. Matt. Sounds like a guy's name. Nail could be like Neil, but that's really a stretch, I think. Oyster does not say. River could be a guy's name, but man, Matte finish. Gloss. Loss. Lower. No, ale. Makes no sense. Start with pair. Flow. What is this? What is this? Some kind of phrase that I can't think of, maybe? Oyster. I don't know. Bucket. Buffet. Oyster. Pearl is a movie. Um. What is this? I genuinely have no idea, so I just feel like I have to just press something. I say that, but it's still hard to just pick something to try. One away, so maybe flower. No. Damn. I cannot even try to get that one away. It's just not coming to me. I don't know what I'm even trying at this point. I had four guesses with two groups left, and I still can't get it. And I'm almost certainly gonna fail because it's just not coming to me at all. I probably should just end my misery. And, you know. Um. Nope. I really have no idea what this is. Oh, and it's a sad day. It's a sad day. The blue is paint finishes: eggshell, gloss, matte, and pearl. So the gloss and matte was kind of there with something. I didn't know eggshell and pearl were also paint finishes besides gloss and matte, so I couldn't see it at all. And I didn't think of bed right. Riverbed, I knew that. Flower bed and nail bed, to be fair, I also knew that, so I should have been able to figure it out, but I just couldn't think of the phrase. I was just thinking of other things. I was thinking of every phrase with those words under the sun except for bed. I just couldn't see the bed connection. And that frustrates me that I couldn't see it. So it's disappointing. Well, I mean, that's another streak buster here. I think, but at this point, 53 is gonna be my max. The way I've been playing lately, because I mean, I really feel like some things are gonna be hard to think of, and it will take me so much time, and I don't have that time. I mean, I think previously I used to be okay with like, sure, let me take like 30 minutes to record connections, and I'll figure it out. I'll sit here until I figure it out. But I don't have that kind of energy, not that kind of time to wait for that long. So I kind of have to, like, even though I don't want to, I hate just randomly guessing something, but I have to when I'm stuck. So I don't have time to think that long for it. So this I don't think the streak is gonna go get any better. If I'm being honest, it's just gonna be stuck at whatever day that I get stuck on, and I sometimes I'll win and sometimes I'll lose. But most of the time I lose. But all right, let's look at the yellow group: finest, best cream, elite, select. That one's pretty easy. That yellow one's not hard at all. And I think the rock one is also quite easy. Alternative, arena, classic, garage. Although I've never heard of arena rock, so maybe I'll have to just, or maybe it's in Wikipedia already. Let's check. Arena rock. Oh, also in the stadium rock, pond rock, or corporate rock. Ugh. corporate rock feels like an oxymoron. Like those two things shouldn't be together. It didn't sound great, but maybe it means something else. I don't know. But it's a style of rock music that became mainstream in the 1970s. Typically involves radio-friendly rock music and was designed to be played for large audiences. Oh, I see. Okay, so they want it to be sort of like rock that is more accessible, I guess, because it's not like, I mean, like they wanted to play for large audiences. Which I mean, on the outside it sounds good, but also I guess it's like, they don't want it to be too much like regular rock. Okay, so let's just see who we get critical perspectives here. And origins from a background of classicism influenced by modernism. So you see, yeah, the classicism thing, right? Uh, uh, Mass popularity is put forth as an argument against perceived artistic merit through the eyes of critics focused on high cultural disdaining market forces, particularly given the white working class to middle class makeup of the fans. Mm. This doesn't the problem wasn't such to that. Another die. So that's why they had a pejorative label of corporate rock, because it's almost like for like, you know like those, like, yeah, like yuppies, like those like richer people kind of thing, like the a different kind of group as opposed to like um the regular everyday people listening to rock. It's like another kind of like, yeah, like corporate friendly rock. So now I get why it's called that way, and I used to think that that's an oxymoron, but if this genre really is what it says it is, then I can see why they called it that. All right, I get it now. This is something new for me today. I do know alternative, classic, and garage rock. Although, do not ask me to define what the differences between the other three rock genres are, because I do not know. I just know that I listen to music and I'm like, yeah, that's rock, and it rocks. That's all I know. I think it'd be the only main genre of rock that I can probably understand most is pop rock, because it's pop as well as rock, like in my opinion, like a soft rock kind of thing. That's what like, as opposed to hard rock. I mean, maybe that's what it's also called. I don't know. That's what it's called, but if it's not, and it should be, but I'm sure it is. Paint finishes, gloss and matte. I know, like, that's the different types of paint finish that's shiny, but I didn't know there's a pearl paint finish and eggshell. I thought that those are just the colors, but okay. Well, let me just. I need to see what is a paint finish, right? Exactly. What is paint finish? Let's see. Okay, there is something here in Constitutor. In two, there's also paint sheen guide. That's interesting. I might click on that one next. Okay, paint finish. Ooh, these are just examples. I'm trying to look for not examples in a sentence, but okay, let's do this one. HouseLogic.com guide to paint finishes so you won't waste your money. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see here. Okay. When choosing paint sheets, the higher the sheen, the higher the shine. The higher the shine, the more durable the paint would be. So I'm guessing this is just the last coat of paint on your whatever wall, surface, whatever. And I think it can also be, you know, right? There's satin, high gloss, semi gloss. Okay, eggshell. Oh, so it's not only a color, but it's also a type of paint finish itself, where in terms of between satin and flat on the sheen and durability scale is eggshell, named because of its essentially flat, no shine finish with little luster, like a chicken's egg, right? Like the surface of it. Okay, that really makes sense. And of course, you go flat and matte. That it's just really right. It's flat. There's nothing else off it compared to gloss, which is high gloss paint is hard, ultra shine is shiny, super light reflecting, unlike matte and stuff. And then of course we also had, what was the other one? Pearl finish. I'm guessing pearl finish is kind of to be similar, like a gloss maybe. Let's look for it. Okay, pearl paint finish. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see this one. Benjamin Moore here. Nice. Okay. Let's get to the flat matte eggshell pearl satin semi gloss high gloss. Okay, let's see. So pearl and satin, they're kind of similar. We have more explanations of what pearl is. Yeah, pearl paint, pearl finish. So medium gloss. So it has some gloss, but medium, but not like high gloss, right? Medium gloss maintains high durability, both beautiful, easy to clean. Pearl finish lends dimension to trim while being optimal for walls and high traffic areas. Okay. So this is actually completely new to me. In that case, you know what? Now I don't feel as bad for not knowing, because I just knew them as like types of like white shades of white color, but I did not think of it as like paint finishes. I don't really know much about paint, and this area of like expertise is really out of my depth here. I don't know. Like if sports and gambling is one thing I'm not good at, then this is another one of those things like home DIY kind of stuff. Like, I don't really know that one. Although I did get the toilet one once, so that was not bad. Because we didn't learn this one in school. I brand new gloss and matte types of clothing and stuff. So that's what I thought of. But I didn't know eggshell and pearl were also there, also types of. Although their names do also, I believe, lend to shades of white. I think so. And then kinds of beds. I definitely. But this one purple one, I'm still disappointed that I did not see this one. Flower bed, of course, is like I think it's like the soil stuff where you plant the flowers. I think. And the nail bed is the part of the inside part of the fleshy part of your nail, not the right. And then oyster bed. That one I'm not as familiar, but I think I can sort of visualize it if it's like in the sea. Or wait, oysters are in the ocean, right? Okay, so maybe I'm guessing the oyster bed is like the sandy layer at the bottom, and then you've got like the oysters sort of embedded in there, like in there. I guess. Let's see if we have any oyster. It doesn't say here, but I'm just gonna go back to do that. Oyster. Oops. Let's go. A place in the seabed where oysters breed or are bred. Okay, I don't know if they have a picture of it. Hopefully, it's not too gross. Okay, I don't like it. I like it. It's too much of okay. Okay, I don't like it. Too many of those dark gray brown things. Okay, I was hoping they'd have a beautiful like picture of like just one, but I guess they kind of clumped together a lot of them together. So okay, too many clumpy things, and I don't like that. It gives me goosebumps. Okay, and then riverbed, of course, you just like the sort of thing like this. Again, the soft, mushy area of the river. I've not described that, but yeah, okay. So yeah, kinds of beds did not see that one, so that's annoying. But the blue, I'm gonna forgive myself for that. So I got 2 points for one for green and yellow, and but of course still a fail today. So back to square one with my streak. At this point, I think I shouldn't even bother with the connection streak anyway. Just play as I go because it's really. I mean, I'm not gonna get any better than what I've already gotten so far. Like I think 20 days is my highest streaks. Not counting 53 of those. All right, let's move on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times mini crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Okay, let's go. Wait, let me just do a time check here. Oh my gosh, I only have 2.5 minutes, and then I have to. Okay, I'm gonna solve this puzzle, and then I'm gonna pause for a sec, and then I will record a new segment so I can continue explaining this. All right, one across auction actions. Bids. I think one down conks. I'm not sure. 2 down, a Seinfeld specialty. I don't know. 3 down, capital of Senegal. Oh, is that Dakar? I don't know. 4 down, Spanish blank, famous staircase in Rome. Spanish steps. 6 down, capital of Senegal. S. 5 across, address a crowd. Orate, maybe. 7 across, elbows. Not sure. 8 across, crispy cookies. I don't know what that is. 9 across, millennium divisions. Years, I guess. Simple specialty irony. I think that's a good beat. Conks. Bops. Okay, ta-da! 39 seconds. Pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video here and I'm gonna record the explanation a little bit. So just gonna hey guys, so I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure I definitely clicked record. But I don't see I already just explained all the crossword clues in detail to in depth. And I don't know why. I think it just stopped on me halfway. I have no idea. But well, it's a little bit exhausting to go through again, but I'm gonna do it quicker this time because I really don't want to do it too quickly. So yes, one across auction actions. You bid in an auction, pretty much there. 1 down conks, like, pop on the head, pop. 2 down Seinfeld specialty irony. I don't know this one because I didn't really watch Seinfeld, so I don't know like what kind of humor that they use. 3 down capital of Senegal. I just guessed Dakar because I have heard of this capital. I didn't really remember it as being capital of Senegal. I just kind of got lucky here. Funnily enough, 4 down Spanish blank famous staircase in Rome, Spanish Steps, which I googled earlier. Seems that it's called Spanish Steps even though it's in Italy because it leads up to somewhere around the embassy of Spain in there. 6 down capital Senegal, question mark, referring to the first letter of Senegal, the S, E-S-S, there we go. 5 across, address a crowd, orate. 7 across, elbows, pokes. 8 across, crispy cookies. I didn't know that these are called snaps, although I have heard of the movie Ginger Snaps, and I know that there are cookies called Ginger Snaps, but I assume those cookies are called snaps because they're so crispy that you can snap them, right? Or they make a snapping sound even when you do that, I guess. And across Millennium Divisions, DIVS, I assume it's divisions, and well, Millennium is divided into years, like I think it's 1,000 years, I would say. I think so. 1,000 years. So it's already abbreviated, so you want to abbreviate that to YRS, years. So trivia wise, probably just the hardest one, I think it's 3 down, definitely. Alright, well, that was today's daily video. Hopefully, this time this part is okay and I don't have to redo this. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know how you did for Wordle connections and the items mini crossword. And one last thing before I go, I will be going on holiday from the 11th of October to the 17th of October. Although videos will still be semi-regular on 11th and 17th because on the days that I'm going, my flight is not that early and not that late, so I will have time in the day to record the daily video first, although there would not be any bonus videos for that entire period, 11 to 17. But phone recorded videos will only start from the 12th to the 16th. So I'll put a post on it on my channel somewhere. You can read the whole all the details if what I'm saying doesn't make sense right now. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.